You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
What a day it turned out to be at Marvel Stadium, as Carlton delivered one of their most commanding performances of the season against Port Adelaide. From the opening bounce, the Blues made it clear they weren't going to let this one slip, and by the time the halftime siren rang, the game had already been blown wide open. The early stages saw Carlton set the tone with relentless pressure, quick ball movement, and a hunger around the contest that Port simply couldn't match. By quarter time, the signs were already ominous, but it was the second quarter where the real damage was done. Harry McKay was the headline act, booting 4 goals before the main break and finishing with 5 overall. Every time he presented, he looked dangerous, and the Port defense, missing a fully fit Aliir, had no answers. Sam Walsh's return was another huge factor. His work rate gave the Blues midfield a different dynamic, freeing captain Patrick Cripps to spend time forward, where he chipped in with a couple of goals himself. Carlton dominated clearances, smashed contested possessions, and turned stoppages into scoring opportunities again and again. By half-time, the margin had ballooned to 55 points, with the scoreboard reading Carlton 13.5, that is 83, to Port Adelaide's 4.4, that is 28. The contest felt all but over. Even as the second half unfolded, the story didn't change much. Port Adelaide managed a couple of moments, with Jack Whitlock sneaking one through in the third quarter. But Carlton were never troubled. Francis Evans added goals of his own, Tom de Koning joined the party, and Zach Williams kept the scoreboard ticking. The confidence flowing through the Blues was obvious. This was football played with freedom, something their supporters had been craving all season. From the Power's perspective, it was a frustrating afternoon. Connor Rozee and Zach Butters tried to lift, but their impact was blunted by the dominance of Carlton's engine room. Port's forward line was starved of clean supply, and their back line simply couldn't cope with the constant waves of attack. Coach Ken Hinckley looked on as his side was comprehensively outplayed, with very few positives to take home. For Carlton, though, the win was about more than just 4 points. This was a statement, a reminder of what they're capable of when everything clicks. Questions will still linger about their consistency across a full season, but on this day, they showed the kind of footy that excites fans and worries opponents. As the final siren sounded, Blues supporters were left wondering where this version of their team had been hiding. Port Adelaide, meanwhile, will need to regroup quickly, but this heavy defeat will sting. For Carlton, it was a day to enjoy a dominant performance that sends them into the final weeks of the season with renewed belief. Stay subscribed for more videos.